If you're new to cycling, then riding 50 miles is going to seem like a very big challenge. Well, it is, but it's also very achievable.
Yeah, and you can make it so much easier on yourself if you just make sure you're well prepared for what's to come. So here are our 5 golden tips to help you on your way.
First thing to look at is your fitness and the type of course. So if you're new to the sport and it's a hilly route, you could look to average around 10 miles an hour, which equates to 5 hours of riding. But of course you could be a little bit quicker than that. It also factors in a couple of short stops.
Yeah, but the basic premise though is that if you know how long it's going to take you, then you can prepare mentally for the challenge ahead, and also it's going to help you with your pacing. We'll get onto that a little bit later. In order to make it to the finish, there are certain things you're going to need to take with you on your ride.
Yeah, first up you're going to need some spares and tools. So a multi-tool, a pump, some inner tubes and some tyre levers. And for a further description on that, we've got another video that's in the description below this video. Yeah,
and then secondly, you're going to need to make sure you've got enough fuel for your body. So a couple of large water bottles like that, filled with either an energy drink or an electrolyte drink, and then some solid food as well. Now, it's a good idea to experiment before the day just to find out what you can tolerate, because certain people don't like different foods when they're on the bike. And then the golden rule as well is don't experiment with new things on the day of your ride.
Ultimately, you obviously want to ride 50 miles, but if that's the only thing on your mind, it can be extremely soul destroying if you're already fatigued and you've only done 15.
Yeah, so a great tip here is to set smaller goals en route to your ultimate aim. So for example, maybe towns or villages where you might stop for something to eat, or another good one is at the top of climbs along the way. But anything really that offers a little target en route to that 50 miles.
Not that sign over there, Si.
All right, let's get there.
It's a nice little checkpoint.
Yeah. No, I have something to eat.
Yeah, maybe I think it's better to sell coffee.
At a sign?
Talking of fueling, make sure that you eat and drink regularly throughout your ride. Starting immediately the ride begins. Often when you actually feel thirsty or hungry, it can be too late.
Yeah, water will be absolutely fine, but electrolyte drinks actually do a better job at keeping you hydrated. And in terms of food, well, you want things that are going to help you get energy into your bloodstream as quickly as possible. Pacing is really important to a lot of different aspects of cycling, but it applies especially to long rides. It's very easy to get carried away at the start when you're feeling fresh and motivated, but then you can end up paying for that later on.
Yeah, start off at a pace that feels excessively easy and then just ride steady for the first 25 miles. And if at that point your legs are feeling good, you're fresh and you're full of energy, feel free to push on.
Yeah, it's also really important not to let others try and influence your pace. If your 50-mile ride is a big organised event, then it's quite easy to get carried away trying to keep up with those around you. So stick to your own plan and try and not let what other people are doing influence you.
Hello, do you want to come at my pace now? I fancy giving it a bit of a nudge. No, do you want to come? So there you have it. Work out what your 50 miles will involve, how long it will take, make sure you've got regular spares and fuel up from the start regularly all through the route. Don't start off too hard and make sure you set intermittent goals along the way.
Yeah, build your cycling knowledge base a little bit further. Well, why not check out some of our how-to videos? If you click up there, then you'll get straight through to a playlist. Or for more training specific videos, then there's a playlist and you can get through to it by going down there. And then finally, although we can't promise that this will help you on your 50-mile ride, subscribing to GCN kind of just makes sense. And there's a little shortcut. You can do it right now by clicking on us.